What's going on? This is Super Simple Fixes. Today we're going to be looking at the Garmin Forerunner 55. Now you might remember that I actually did a review on a Garmin watch a few years ago, and it's a great watch. I just ended up losing it, and I'll show you where it is, or I'll show you how I lost it actually. It was in a band, and then that little vertical piece actually popped out as I was putting on a backpack. I found out that the Garmin Forerunner 55 is technically the entry-level Garmin watch, and I'm actually really surprised. I've been wearing this watch for a couple months now, and it is pretty amazing, I have to say. I've heard some other reviews where people say that it looks really small, or it's small on their wrist, but when you look at it on me, it looks fine to me. It actually wears really well. You'll see that there are 3 buttons on the left side and then 2 buttons on the right. And we'll just kind of go through them real quick. The top button on the left is a light button, but if you hold it, is a shortcut button. And then you'll see that there's an up-down button here. So this is how you can actually scroll through some of your functions. Okay, let's take a look at this button right here, the up button. So if you hit the up button, you'll see that it'll actually scroll up on the different things that you have happening right now. It's always going to have these options right here. So I'm going to go back up again and show you some saved files here. This is connected to the calendar. This is connected to the weather for your particular zip code. Right now I do not have my Bluetooth on, so it's not picking anything up. It's able to show you different notifications from your calendar and the number of steps that you've taken throughout the day. You've got a body battery, you've got your heart rate, and this week, I guess, maximal number of miles here done in a certain amount of time. And then the max VO2 for 5K right here. So now that we've gone through all that, the up button, or the middle button on the left, has a second function as well. So if I just hit it once, you'll see it do this. If I hold it, you'll see the different history options, or remove widget, or system, activity tracking. You can go through, you can set up the safety thing, go through your user profile, connected or disconnected to your phone, sensors and accessories, and all that good stuff. So here you have the appearance that you can go ahead, if you wanted to change the appearance, I just hit this button, and then you can go ahead and change the watch face. But that's basically what the middle button does. I'm going to go ahead and hit back. And I'm back to the home screen. Let's talk about the down button. If I hit the down button right down here, it's going to give me the same options for the up button, but it's going to scroll down. But let's hit and hold the down button one more time, and you'll see that there's a phone connection required option, and it looks like it can play music, but it can't. What it can do is it can control your music playback through your phone. So this requires a phone connection. I'm going to go back. Talk about the start-stop button. There's a secondary function to this one as well. If I just hit the start-stop button without anything else, you'll see that I have a couple favorites here, which is going to be run and hit. Okay, and you'll see this little vertical bar basically shows that that is what is being selected right now. If I keep going down, these are the built-in options that you can choose: track, treadmill, bike, walk, and cardio. Then you can add some different things to it if you'd like. Let's go back here and take a look at the hit option, which is pretty unique. And being a former CrossFitter, I think it's super useful right here. So right now it's already set up on an EMOM. But let's say I wanted to see what the options are, and it shows here that you hit the up button. So I'm going to hit the up button and see that you can change the hit settings or the timers. So I'm going to scroll down so that timers is being selected, and I'm going to hit start stop, and it basically shows right here I have a free hit timer, an AMRAP. Down here I have an EMOM, which is every minute on the minute, and then right here I have a Tabata, and then you can set a custom timer for your hit timer. What I am not a fan of right here, if you take a look at this AMRAP, I'll just hit start once and just show you what it looks like. So I'm gonna just choose the 20 minutes. And then once you hit it, there is no countdown. So once you hit it, that's it. When you hit it, you gotta be ready to go. All right, and a countdown for 60 seconds, and then you can mark your round right here if you'd like. All right, so you don't have to use a board or a piece of paper or anything like that. So I'm going to stop that, go back. Might take you a minute to get used to understanding what is being selected. The option in the middle is the thing being selected. The little vertical bars right here, it's the run button that's being selected. If I hit that, then there it is, right? So I'm just gonna go back. I actually forgot to record this one thing, and I'm squeezing it in right now. This watch is amazing as far as battery life goes. If you just wear it as a watch and nothing else, you can run this thing for about 2 weeks with no issues at all, okay? If you start running timers, stopwatches, the specialized timers that I've shown here, you know, the longer you run it, obviously, the more you're going to start running out on the battery. I think the shortest time that I've had to do it, I think I used the timers maybe twice in a week. So, you know, that might be about 20 minutes. So I think that's going to put me for about a week to recharge. Otherwise, if I just wear it as a watch, it takes me 2 weeks, and then I have to recharge it. And it does connect to a Garmin app, which I'm going to be showing you right now. Not necessary, but the Garmin app actually does give you a lot more information. Here is the Garmin app on the top left-hand corner. I'm going to tap it. And then you'll see right now that the Bluetooth is off. I can go ahead and turn it on. And it will connect to the watch and tell you what you've done for the day. So I didn't actually work out today, but you'll see that shows what the resting BPM has been for today. My number of steps, calories burned, intensity minutes. Okay, let's see if I can't find an actual activity here. Okay, so I found something here. It actually recorded the AMRAP that I did on October 28th. It's got the calories, you'll see that right here. The average heart rate. And then it's got this sharing thing that is actually in the way, but total calories estimated was 238. Kind of nice. And then if I went back to today, I can look at the heart rate, and you'll see when the heart rate was the highest. Okay, and then you'll also see where your variation was. On the top bar, you'll see different days, weeks, and it'll tell you what the average looks like. So this is the average for November 17th through 23rd with my highs and my lows. Same thing with the steps right here. That's for today. If I go 7 days, this is what it looks like. Super nice having everything tracked on this app like this. You can have challenges if you want to go through all that stuff, news feed. I don't really mess with any of that stuff. I just look at calendar and I look at what I've done for the day. On the more option on the lower right hand corner, you'll see the activities, health stats, performance stats. Just wanted to show you what the app looks like. If you have any questions or comments, leave it on down below.